got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Welcome to GeekSpooge. Nothing turns a girl on more than doing it doggy style with a Ninja Turtles blanket on your basement floor. Well, you don't want to get rug burned, do you? I speak from experience. Just trust me. You need it. Doesn't have to be Ninja Turtles. It could be strawberry shortcake. I don't care, just get in there and get to it, you fuck. For some strange reason, the majority of Colecovision games that we got back in 1983 or 84, maybe, were all based on arcade games. We had Donkey Kong, Mr. Do, Ladybug, Burger Time, which we already did, and Turbo. That was the game with that shitty-ass steering wheel. If I can ever get that, we'll do that one. But then you would have a situation where we would get a game that's not based on an arcade property, like the Smurfs. You remember the Smurfs? Little blue guys, lived in a village, made a shitty-ass movie with Doogie Howser. Well, the Smurfs also dabbled in video games during their peak, and that's what you're seeing right here. Smurf rescuing Gargamel's castle. And who are we rescuing? I can tell you right now, it ain't Harmony Smurf. Hefty Smurf can take care of himself, and Brainy, well, fuck Brainy. It's Smurfette, the only female Smurf in the whole village. Which raises an interesting question. Why did he only kidnap Smurfette? I thought he wanted to eat all the Smurfs. Wait a minute. Does he want to fuck her? Dude, my guy, even with a micro-penis like yours, do you have any idea what you can do to a vagina the size of my fingernail? Also raising the question, does her vagina taste like Smurf Berry Crunch? I'm asking for a friend.
These are the kind of thoughts that kept me out of the really good schools.
All right. Putting aside the reproductive organs of a Smurf, you play as an unnamed Smurf who must journey through forests, caves, and finally the castle to rescue Smurfette. No pressure, just keep an eye on that energy bar up there, because you can't have a worn-out Smurf trying to save the day, am I right? Visually, the game is a treat. The colors are so vibrant that I got completely lost in them, not even noticing when my Smurf met an untimely demise. By walking into a fence. Yeah, a fucking fence. Supposedly, each time you lose a life, another Smurf steps in to take his place. At least, that's what the manual says. But I'm not convinced. I mean, look at the schmuck. He looks like Clumsy Smurf's O-face, and Clumsy having sex was not on my bingo card this episode.
Oh gosh, Brady, look where my penis landed.
Now I sound like Hillbilly Smurf. Anyway, each step of this side-scrolling adventure is going to bring new challenges, from dodging fences to making pixel-perfect jumps onto precarious ledges, and if you miss a jump, your Smurf is fucked. I made it to Gargamel's castle in no time on skill level 1 anyway, but apparently he was out for a latte because he and his cat are nowhere to be found. That's right, fellow Spoogers, no big evil showdown, no dramatic confrontation, just me, Smurfette, and awkward silence.
Hey, baby.
Nah, none of that shit. Not even the classic romantic kiss for our hero, or even a complimentary blowjob. Maybe this isn't Clumsy Smurf like I thought. Maybe this is Virgin Smurf, Friendzone Smurf, or Expendable Smurf. I talked a bit about the graphics before. Lots of colors, whether you're strolling through downtown Smurf Village or the creepy caves where Hobo Smurf and his wife hang out. The colors, the action, and the vibe is just damn good. Now about the sound. Well, not a wide variety of musical accompaniment. However, you music aficionados may, just may, take notice of how Beethoven's Sixth Symphony was used for one music track, and another musical selection for this game comes from a piece of music composed in 1848, you guys, and it's called Simple Gifts. To avoid the copyright hammer, you all can do a search for it on your own time and tell me if you notice the similarity. It's actually pretty fucking awesome. The effects include a springy sounding jump, and the one sound that internally makes me laugh, but externally makes me grunt, is this sound. Just goes right down like a fainting goat. Love it. Even if my little fuck-up did cost me a Smurf. Moving forward. If there's one thing I've always had an issue with for 40 years, it's the controls. They're not complicated. They're fickle. Let me explain. To jump, you just push the joystick up and at an angle so you can jump over hills and shit, okay? Now, I've been doing a bit of a double jump just for safety's sake, only because sometimes pushing up makes me jump at an angle instead of just straight up. These little mishaps aren't my intention, let me tell you that right now, and I certainly lost a few lives just trying to nail the right kind of jump. It doesn't help when I got a crazy screen like this, and you're not sure what kind of jumps are going to work best on the big and the little hills. Little pro tip, you can actually leave the screen to the left, come back, and that's going to change the screen entirely. That should help you out with the dangerous hills of doom. But what about the other hazards that want to fuck up your day? If you picked skill level number 1, the whole game is easy fucking peasy. No opposition. It's only if you choose the later skill levels that shit really starts to take off. Think of skill level 1 like a kid mode or practice. It's okay to help you get familiar with the game. If you want enemies to deal with, then do skill level 2. That brings about the hawks, bats, and the hills get a little bit higher, not just in height, but point value. Jumping over the small and big hills are worth 2 and 300 points respectively. Yes, even those tiny little bushes are worth some points, and no, you can't walk through them. I tried. If for some reason you want to start with skill level 3 or 4, the enemies are going to come faster and even fly backwards, like they're fucking showing off. On top of that, there are extra screens, so you can't fart around with these hawks and bats for too long. Remember, that energy meter runs down pretty fucking quick here, so haul ass to the next section. These flying fucks will be an even bigger nuisance now, so study their flight patterns and learn when they're going to swoop in. It's too bad Goofy Smurf here didn't think to bring a slingshot or some fruit to throw at these bats. Just adds to the challenge. Did I get frustrated? You bet your sweet black ass I did. Did I keep playing it? Hell yeah! I know all I'm doing is saving Smurfette 18,000 times and getting nothing for my troubles, except getting friend-zoned while she sucks on Papa Smurf's cock. Lucky son of a Smurf. Hey, all of you Smurf fans out there, what'd you think of this episode? Just letting you guys know, there is another version of this game on the Atari 2600. If I can ever get my hands on that game again, maybe we'll do some kind of comparison video. Who knows? Meanwhile, guys, don't forget to comment, sub, like, help spread the spooge, and for the love of God, if you're going to email me, please, 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 I beg you, leave the Smurf erotic fanfiction out of your email. I get it. You'll want to fuck a Smurf. I understand that. So does your family. And your therapist. Your next door neighbor. Seriously, Ralph, we're just trying to help you, but you have to want to help yourself. To some snorks. Please go fuck a snork instead.